And we are back with part 101 of God of War Ragnarok. We got all the ravens, and now we're going to fight this goddamn revenant bastard. Did I say you beautiful bastards? Look, once again, it's been a while since I've recorded, so, I forgot, okay? Forgive me. So, seeing that this is part 101, I'm going to school her. Jokes, you know.
Behind you! Watch out!
What? Uh-oh.
Is there no end to these things? Break! It's good! Incoming! Right side!
Oh, that was a massive bit of damage. No. Oh, I'm so slow.
Break! It's good!
Take this.
Arrows and strike. You know how this goes, brother.
Elsa! Whoa! That's a strong one!
Where is it? I'm almost dead. Fudge! I wasted it again because I got stuck in an animation. Oh, so annoying. We're gonna do this first try, guaranteed.
I know we can beat this.
The Pale One. Might have to read this again anyway. A dragon summoned by Odin's Raven Keeper during our battle with her. To summon a creature such as this, I must wonder, did she imprison the beast just as she imprisoned her ravens? If that is so, perhaps killing the Pale One, like its raven counterparts, brought it freedom. If not, an evil creature is defeated.
Well done, brother. Clearly the ravens,
Oh.
the children, appreciated it as well.
That was easy. 20 strength, 2 defense. What is this one? 3 defense, 12. Cool.
Is there nothing to be done for them?
Could someone bring their souls back, maybe? If there was a way to do that?
I'm afraid not. Their souls would have to be intact in their original forms, not perverted.
Oh. But we still did something good, right?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Well, here we go. I actually did it first try. Who would have thought? The Raven Keeper. According to Mimir, this Raven Keeper was an acolyte of Odin. Lacking the physical prowess of a Valkyrie, she proved no less useful for her cunning and seer craft. Odin was in need of eyes in all the realms, and it was she who offered a solution. She stole the souls of children and reshaped them according to Odin's malevolent will. In freeing the ravens around the realms from her servitude, we incurred her wrath. Now we have rid the realms of both the winged spies and their creator. I only hope those poor children may find some measure of peace. So, there's children. She snatched, like, how many did we get? It was like 50 ravens. So, like, 98 children she done did snatched? Oh, we got Relic. That's right. Guilt of Virtue. Pushes enemies back. Oh yeah, we got this one. You got anything for us? Can't even throw it. Merciful Kratos. See, I told you I'd school her. That's part 101. I won't die a single time this episode. Guaranteed. Okay. Well, time to go back. Because this area is 100% done. Except for that. So we don't talk about that, okay? We'll take care of those bastards later. We have story to do. Oh, this is so instantaneous. This is a glitch, or Am I supposed to be hearing these ravens? A little creeped out.
Oh, hey. I had a feeling you might pop in here. You know everybody's meeting in Midgard, right?
I don't know. Well, I'm just so used to coming over here, okay? And that's right, we were supposed to go to Tyr's temple. My bad. But we got some dialogue that I bet you never heard, so that makes up for it. Which one's the closest? Since we have to get up here. How about that one? Alright. I don't know.
Well, this is it then. The beginning of the end.
The end for Odin. And after that, a new beginning for the rest of us.
Atreus,
I know. I'm just looking forward to seeing all the realms finally standing up to him. Elves and dwarves and hell itself.
you are so certain they will unite.
They have to. After everything they've been through. They have to. Don't they? Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know, while we still can.
Freya and the others are still making preparations for the attack, so there's time.
Well, there's undiscovered bits, and I'm not gonna frickin' bother going throughout this whole goddamn map once more to find them. So, yeah, we're good. Because I'm gonna have to do that later anyway. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. I might just try and put, hopefully, all the frickin' berserkers in one big episode, but that's basically 9 or 10. Like, does the last berserker count? The one that we're working our way towards? Or is he an additional one? Or her,
So, sounds like things went well enough in Muspelheim.
I mean, probably. Surtur didn't want some more involved. So instead of them combining to form the Ragnarok beast, we did a workaround that left her out of it.
Well, hopefully he still shows up at Ragnarok to plunge his sword into the heart of Asgard.
And where is that exactly?
Only Surtur knows.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Stop. Oh god. Am I really, like, at the end?
All the armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Wow, the Valkyries look different.
Welcome back. Hildisvini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
I know you.
What would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
I
Who else
knew.
agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that. They are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air, and with Hel's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all?
It's cool to see them, like, in their human, well, corporeal form. Hey, you remember me? Totally kicked your goddamn butt.
It's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it?
Hey, I was gonna say, I know those feet too well. Been stomped too many times by that. Cracked my neck too. You remember that, Secret? She remembers. Hey, you too. Talkative as ever.
Here we are.
Ooh.
Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
A young warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
This definitely feels like the end. Well, I mean, getting to the end. Like, this might be the final mission or something. Oh, goddamn.
Excuse me. May I have a moment with Mimir? I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step. Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories.
I could never argue with you.
Can I sleep here tonight?
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes. There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. We mortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me. You are quiet?
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
The funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
my land. We entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort. You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me, whenever that day comes. For you, and for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
And when you are gone, that part of me dies as well. You feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it. When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
What's going on?
It is time.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
We'd hoped to fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters. Are you ready?
Yes. I General.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side. So, what are your orders?
To the temple.
Well, it's about to kick off. No going back.
Oh, do you think it wise to go off without stocking up? You may never get a chance again. I'm so sorry that was dark.
Well, I
Hey
mean,
there, I made some armor for storming Asgard and whatnot. I thought you could make use of it.
Indeed.
fate break. After a change, you're gonna be about the same. That's pretty cool looking armor, but it sucks. What is this one? Rage gain. Okay. Still, there's apparently something here that I'm missing. Yeah.
What was I thinking? Of course you got your armor all set. Just go win. That's all that matters.
I mean, I do have a
You
resurrection
I
stuff
got
in
it.
it. Yeah, okay. We're good. I'm more than prepared. It just feels weird that I'm leaving all that stuff behind. Usually I always get it ahead of time.
General.
Sir?
General?
General?
Okay,
Sir.
Hey, bud. General.
Go screw yourself. That's all I was thinking of is freaking the robot chicken thing with the Emperor Palpatine on the escalator. My lord. My lord. My lord. My lord. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like probably make these last couple episodes longer. You know. Just because.
I came to these lands to escape my past, to start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win this battle. Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it.
Odin has taken so much from us already. The realms have suffered enough. No matter the cost. This ends today.
If going out in a blaze of glory means that Odin burns too, that's where I'll be. A big, fat smile on my face.
For Brock.
those.
The Muspelheim Tower has fallen.
And if Odin goes after Niflheim next,
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
we gotta stop those war machines.
Not an ideal start.
Wait.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
I know. Just wait.
Ingrid!
Well, we got work to do.
You three, follow. Atreus. Freya, with me. Watch our flanks. To the war machines.
Now this is epic. I got chills when he blew that horn. The music and everything. That was pretty cool.
Push forward. Keep moving.
It's down.
Niflheim Tower's not looking so good.
There's still time. We have to...
No!
Angrboda! I knew you'd show up!
Catch him later!
Wow.
What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines.
We should head to the flaw behind the Asgard Tower. Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Rings flaw! You said only Surtur knew how to use it.
Let's pray I was wrong. The Alpha! Shield strike! Now!
Right one, left one.
You so
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw. Strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our advantage.
Would have preferred a realm-destroying fire giant, but I suppose desperation is better than nothing.
Was that? It was. Odin's new Valkyrie Queen is shown.
I would think so. Then we must hurry.
It's coming behind you, brother!
The Alpha!
On your right! Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Damn it, and there goes the resurrection stone that I wasted.
Another Einherjar.
Huh.
Behind you! Watch out!
Oh. Nope, not it. Oh yeah, thanks.
Up here.
Jormungandr!
A welcome sight. But he didn't
Oh.
follow us from Midgard. Curious. He'll keep Thor busy at least.
They sound eager. Good.
Focus up.
Off you go.
Left flank!
Aye, give him what for.
No! Damn it!
Keep moving.
From behind!
The
Coming!
army is already dead.
We're getting nowhere! The Einherjar return from Valhalla as quickly as we kill them!
Hey, we're making progress though.
There goes the Alpine reinforcements.
We are running out of armies.
Looks like the Giants made it after all.
The snake looks different.
He is different. But when I was away, never mind, later.
The Einherjar's link to Valhalla. My sisters and I must sever it.
Go.
Still no sign of the dwarves.
Sindri won't let us down. We have to trust him.
Rally all you can. We will make for this Svartalfheim tower.
So that's the new Jormungandr.
So what's the plan? How we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh?
Get ready. Covered in Bifrost.
Dragon? Come on, man. Oh, hey, how you doing, guys?
Damn it! Ragnarok is supposed to be here! Why isn't he here?
Oh.
Agrabata! No! That Valkyrie followed them through the realm tear!
Your friend.
She'll be fine! We got more important things to worry about! Even if we can breach the wall!
Perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who?
Off you go again!
The dwarves are here! Way to go, Sindri! Ah, it's just Sindri!
I know, I'm late.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this.
Sin!
Save it! Odin forced them to build those war machines. And I'm here to tear them down.
Before you break them, we must turn them on the floor.
Fine. Leave it to the dwarves to clean up after the giants.
Ooh. See, you know what? It's nice having kind of like easy enemies, just to feel like you're so powerful. Oh.
About bloody time he showed up.
You don't get to use us anymore. More or less what you wanted.
I didn't want this. No. Close your heart to it. Close your heart.
Who are they?
Midgardians. Odin took them in. They shouldn't be here. They're not soldiers.
Odin put them in our path to die.
It's war. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. What are you doing?
Son, listen closely. You feel their pain because that is who you are. And you must never sacrifice that. Never. Not for anyone. I was wrong, Atreus. I was wrong. Open your heart. Open your heart to their suffering. That is your mother's wish. And mine as well. Today, son. Today, we will be better.
But what can we do?
You see the size of that thing? I think we're gonna win. I mean, if they don't kill us first.
Why have you stopped? Ragnarok is here. We finally have Odin right where we...
We will stop Odin. But we did not come to sacrifice the innocent. We will breach the wall at Hrimthur's Flaw.
With what army?
Atreus and I will be enough.
That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice, not vengeance. Can that weapon break open the flaw?
Only one way to find out.
You three. Get those people to safety wherever you can find it.
We will see it done.
Freya and I will do what we can to slow Ragnarok.
He was not mindless before. See if he will listen to reason. Odin will not get away.
If he does, so help me.
I know.
Valky!
No! No! Protect him! I will help those that are trapped. And meet you at the flaw. Go! Go, Atreus!
Oh hell, it's all coming together. Well, I think we're gonna end it here actually. Well, it's epic and stuff. I don't know, like, if the next 9 minutes are gonna be crazy or something. So might as well do it while I have a chance, of course. Can't have another, like, 10-minute cutscene or something that extends the time. So I hope you all enjoyed, and maybe the next episode will defeat Odin. Maybe not. I'll probably have to put the freaking credits in a separate video, but I want to credit to the great people who have worked on games, because no matter like how bad they are, it still takes a lot of work to do. Anywho, I guess I'll see you there, and we will finish Ragnarok in at least the next 2 parts, at most. I mean, sorry, wrong grammar. Bye bye.